Hey guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Love Meg for a couple of seconds. She recently had an announcement that I wanted to share my thoughts. I was also asked, but if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, guys, so we all know who Love Meg is. She's a cleaning lifestyle vlogger. She's no longer making content for YouTube. Several months ago, she did announce that she was putting everything behind a paywall subscription video hosting type website. And I've shared my thoughts with that. Get your coin, but if you're gonna get your coin and be shady about it, then that's where people are gonna have their opinions, and that's exactly what happened. But we're not here to talk about her website videos today, because I've talked about them and I think it's a total sham. Now, Love Meg is also someone who has decided that she is going to stomp up and down and announce that she cannot take an ounce of criticism. If you're not here to stroke her ego and give her money, then you are a bully, a hater, a harasser, someone who's there to drag her. It's just all of the kind of typical argument that we hear from a lot of influencers. If you're not going to be in my corner 100% of the time and give me what I'm asking for, then you're a hater and you're basically worthless to me. But this thing that she came out with is very interesting for me. The reason that this is interesting to me is because I've said for a while, and a lot of other people have said as well, that with her selling her house, leaving the United States, and wanting to be this digital nomad in Europe, many people have wondered, does this have anything to do with her business, no longer being in good standing? Does it have something to do with owing money to the government? Does it have something to do with the PPP loans that they took and did not need? The timing of everything seems very interesting. And it was recently announced on the forum, I think it's Gossip Bakery or something like that. I'll throw it right here and I'll link it down below. But it was recently announced that her company is no longer in good standing because she owes money. They owe back taxes or some sort of registration fee or something along the lines. And that's all alleged because I did not speak to anyone with the government. I didn't talk to the IRS, so that is all alleged. But I will put it over here and link it if you guys want to look into it. I'm going to do a separate video on that because I'm still looking into it for myself. But surface level, with timing, it doesn't look very good for her. And that is what I know as of right now. With her coming out with this Abundantly Meg one-on-one coaching, she put out this poll questionnaire to gauge if people were even going to be interested in having her as a coach. Now, before I share the couple of questions with you guys that I have, there's not a single influencer on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter that I would take any serious advice from financially. Now, if I'm going to take some advice on how to keep my house clean, or had a coupon at the grocery store, or hacks to detail my car, like those kinds of things are willy-nilly and not a big deal. But what I see so often with influencers is they are advertising advice that they are not qualified to give. A lot of times it has to do with money. Now, the thing I will say with financial advisory is there is absolutely no reason why anyone should be taking advice from Meg, her husband, Meg's parents, any other influencer, any mommy vlogger or cleaning person on YouTube. There is absolutely no way that anyone should be taking any piece of financial advice that any of those people give out and saying, I'm going to apply this to my money and see how it works for me. That is my opinion. I just don't think that anyone should be incorporating that advice into their own household and their own finances. Giving out financial advice comes with a very hefty responsibility. If you're going to go take advice from someone who's actually qualified, they have gone through the continuing education, they have the college degree, they have the day-to-day experience, they study the markets, they know what kinds of investment accounts you should open with this amount of money, what you should invest in right now, what you might want to invest in 6 months from now. They just know how to build a roadmap, whereas no influencer, unless the influencer happens to have a background in finance, they are not going to be giving you any sound advice. And I realize that she's doing this like life coach type of thing, so it's not just finance, but Meg and her husband both have stood on their platforms before and said how wonderful they are with money, how they're wealthy, how they're doing all the right things. They know more than other influencers do. They are just the intelligence geniuses of YouTube that we didn't know that we needed. So I do believe that even though it's going to have some life coaching involved, I do think a lot of it is going to be money related, budget related, income related, expense related, how to make money online. I think that that's going to be probably 70% of what she's going to be talking about. Because what other life coaching can she give? A bunch of motivational quotes from Pinterest? Like, you know, there's only so many life coaching things that you can talk about that don't have to do with money. And if you're talking about money and you're not qualified to talk about money, then why are you asking anyone for a dime of their money? It's because you are greedy and money hungry. Yet again, you're showing everybody what your intentions are. Now, the first question that she asked is, my one-on-one coaching sessions are $2,500 a month. Is this a financial investment you are willing to make? Yes or no? This is absolutely insane. $2,500 is a lot of people's rent, a lot of people's mortgages and utilities for a single family home, depending on where you live. $2,500 can pay your mortgage and your household utilities, and maybe even put some food in your fridge. So $2,500 when this is someone who, again, is not qualified. Now, if it was someone who was qualified and they had been in the business for 20 years and, you know, they've got a long list of clients and their resume speaks for itself and their background and education speaks for itself, then that would be a personal decision. You are paying someone for a service that they can back up on paper. And I just feel like anything related to money, income, expense, finance, investments, real estate should be left to the pros and not Love Meg. The other question is, in one-on-one coaching, we will meet on the phone twice a month for 30 minutes and contracts run for 1 year. Does this sound like a time commitment you can make? For the first month of the contract, we will meet once a week over the phone. I'm also available via text when you feel like you need some extra help. And of course, there's the yes or no option. What she's asking people to do is come up off of $30,000 for her to become their life coach, entrepreneur, whiz kid genius. $30,000, you're signing a year contract, and she wants $30,000 to give you life advice and tell you how to be an entrepreneur online, when her platform does not speak for itself. Here's the thing that I think happened with Love Meg. I think that she hit the algorithm of YouTube by chance. And it just so happened that early on, people really liked her personality. They liked the videos that she was doing. They liked the way that she engaged with her followers because she was just like them. And this happens so many times with YouTubers. Oh, they're just like us. They're cleaning and doing laundry and running around with their kids. They're just like us. But some of them get into the algorithm because of luck and just so happens that they're uploading videos that people want to follow along with. And then the money starts coming in, and that's where a lot of times you see the personality shift. And there are not a whole lot of YouTubers that go through that shift and do not change drastically. And don't get me wrong, I also want to say that I know people change. I have changed during my short time on YouTube. We're humans. We go through changes. We're interested in different things. We might be more comfortable on camera talking to a lens, which is weird in itself. So I know that people change. But when you change for the worse, where you are treating your subscribers like they owe you money, you're talking down to them, you're ignoring them, you're not listening to criticism, and then you roll out a paid for video hosting website and you're putting old content over there and content that you could be putting out on YouTube, but your greed got the best of you. And that's why the paid site exists. And on top of it, she's not even giving people the amount of content that she promised early on. Nobody cares what you were decorating your house 4th of July 2015. Nobody cares to see you know, what your kids were for Halloween in 2017. Some people might, and those are probably people that shouldn't be online. If they want to see, you know, kids from that long ago, I don't know. To me, that's just very weird, but I guess that's a personal problem. So all of the things that Meg has done is what has made her following turn on her. And some of them are still there and they're along for the ride and they're going to pay for her video hosting website. And a couple of them might even sign up for this life coaching thing. And that's wonderful for them. But when you talk about an influencer who has mistreated the people that put them in the position that they're standing in today and taken PPP loans and been dishonest and been, you know, very crude at times, that's where you have someone like Love Meg, and instead of listening to the criticism, reflecting and actually figuring out, you know what, maybe I should take a step back and not cry bullying because people are giving me criticism and not, you know, point the finger and say everyone else is a narcissist. Maybe I should take a, you know, couple weeks off, reevaluate what I'm doing and try to come back better than ever and show people that, you know, yes, I am still that same person. I might have gotten out of sync for a little while, but I'm here for you guys. I'm going to continue to give you content. I'm going to continue to interact with you guys because you made me the person I am today. And I apologize for getting out of sync and I apologize for snapping at people. You guys didn't deserve that. It's just some simple criticism. It's not bullying. It's just opinions. She has been on YouTube for so long. It's unimaginable to me how these YouTubers will literally take criticism based on public content and say that they are being bullied, harassed, people are coming for their mental health, like, and maybe mental health has come into the equation for some of them. Maybe it did for Meg. I'm not here to discount that, but when you're so quick to deflect criticism and then automatically bring mental health into it, that's where people are like, it's just criticism. It's as simple as that. People were looking at her actions, like myself, calling it for what it was. I found it to be very greedy. I found her to be entitled, and I found her to snap off at people that gave their opinions. And I shared mine. And instead of ignoring it, when she constantly says that she ignores all her quote haters, she absolutely had a meltdown and, you know, wanted to call me a narcissist and all of these crazy things, bringing in unaliving to the situation. It all became too much. And now she's a life coach. So even though she can't take criticism, she's going to tell her customers how to become entrepreneurs online. I would say step one is actually realizing when it's time to listen to the criticism from the people that put you in the place you're in today. It's a little bit of luck. It's a little bit of listening to criticism. It's a lot of being consistent, and it's a lot of interacting with the people that are watching your videos. Appreciate your subscribers. Even if you're just liking their comment, that's a really big deal. So many YouTubers never go in their comment section. They never like comments. They never respond. You send them a DM on Instagram, they don't respond. So it's a combination of all of those things, and you damn sure don't need to pay Love Meg $2,500 a month to get this advice. Again, that's just my personal opinion. I think it's a total sham, and I think that she continues to expose her true intentions, and that is, give me all the money. If y'all don't want to pay me, then I'm done, and I'm going to abandon my YouTube channel because I received some criticism regarding my very public persona that I've put out onto the internet, and I couldn't handle it. So goodbye, YouTube. Hello, lovemeg.video, and the icing on the cake is pay me to become a life coach for you. And I think that Meg needs to focus on coaching her own life before she tries to charge anyone a penny for enlisting her help on how to coach their own. So those are my thoughts on this for now. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I will do another video regarding her businesses, but I'm looking into it a little bit more, so bear with me. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.